Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to my channel. I am crafting a couple of items today with things that I have purchased at the Dollar Tree. And they are items that they are currently carrying at the Dollar Tree for this season. So it has been very frustrating to me over the past few years to watch a creator on Facebook or watch a creator on YouTube craft with something, and then I go to the Dollar Tree or I go to wherever they say that they purchased the item and they no longer carry it because it's something that they have bought a season or two before, and they bought ahead and they've just kept it in their stash and they no longer carry that item. So I have to buy something comparable or something similar or something completely way different than what they were crafting with. And I know a lot of people do not have the budget to buy things ahead and keep in their stash, or they don't have the storage to buy things and hoard. So anyway, I try to craft as close to what they carry either in the stores or on the shelves, or they carry online. So come craft with me. I found this candy jar on the clearance rack at the Dollar Tree for 50 cents. I have no idea why it was marked down. There is nothing wrong with this candy jar, and they had a brand new shipment of these candy jars on an end cap. But I will take a bargain any day of the week. So I was pleased as punch to find this little candy jar for 50 cents. I am always looking at the clearance rack at the Dollar Tree every time I go, because you never can tell what kind of goodies you're going to find on that clearance rack. And I usually find something really spectacular that I can craft with. And so I found this candy jar for 50 cents, and I decided that I was going to use this in my Patriotic decor, and I was going to set out a little candy display. Everybody in my house has a sweet tooth, so it just kind of makes sense to have candy sitting here and there. And I took the tags off, and they peeled right off. Once you got a little end going, they peeled right off. You don't need a heat gun or anything, and I wouldn't really recommend that because it is plastic. And so I kind of set this aside, and I got this package of glue sticks at the Dollar Tree. I am always a bargain shopper. I love a good bargain, and I found this package of glue sticks at the Dollar Tree. Everything within my reach was 4 glue sticks for $1.25. Not bad, but I found this package for 8, and they were up high on the shelf, and my husband had to hold the cart and I had to climb for them, but they were worth it. 8 glue sticks for $1.25. Always a bargain shopper, even at the Dollar Tree. And so I just started peeling these 2 window clings that I had left over from a previous craft, and I don't like to let anything go to waste. And I had 2 of these left, and I thought this would just be adorable on this little candy jar. So I kind of figured out where I wanted them to go, and I just put I put the glue on the top of this one because I was going to put it on the lid of the candy jar. So I put it on the top of this particular star, and I put it on the inside of this lid, and then I just smoothed it all down. And I have found that these glue sticks work so well with the window clings. You can Mod Podge if you'd like, but it takes a while for the Mod Podge to dry, and the window clings work so well that there's really no need for all of that. I figured out where I wanted this little cupcake to go, and if you had more window clings, you could just do whatever you wanted to and design your own, but this is what I had, and so that's what I'm crafting with. You don't have to glue these. Actually, they will cling, but it's not going to be a permanent cling. It's just gonna, and they might kind of peel off. So I like to use the glue stick, and hot glue is a no, because you might get bumps and ridges and you might melt the plastic. So I have found that the glue sticks are just the best way to fix these window clings to plastic. And so they peel, or they smooth out so well no bumps, no ridges, no bubbles. You don't have to worry about anything creasing, and you can just make it look like it actually is part of the candy dish, and it just looks like you bought it that way. It's just perfect. I bought this nautical jute rope. I have used it with my other previous Patriotic decor. It's blue and tan, and I absolutely love this jute twine. So I just wrapped it around my fingers probably about 5 or 6 times, and then I just tied it off in the center with a little knot, and it just makes a cute little rustic bow. I trim the edges just a little bit so it doesn't show, and then I just fluff it a little bit, just a little dab of hot glue, not very much because you don't want to melt anything, and then my candy dish is just cute as a bug's ear, and it's all ready to display. My next project is just a Dollar Tree sign. They have the most adorable signs this season. I absolutely love them, and I just wanted to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit and make it look like it fit in with my other decor. This jute rope that I have used with my other decor, I kind of took the little bow off that they had on there, and I put this jute rope around where they had this little painted rope, and I wanted to kind of cover that up so that it looked a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more depth or dimension, a little bit more high end, and I just kind of covered that little painted, it kind of looks like rope or burlap or something, and I put a little bit of hot glue and secured it and clipped off the back. I like the back of my projects to look neat and tidy too. And then I didn't like that it was a hanging sign, so I took the hanger off, and I wanted to cover the holes up, and I wanted everything to be kind of cohesive. So I just took a little bit more of that jute twine, that little jute rope, and I just put another little band at the top, and I didn't make this one as thick as the other. I just wrapped it just a few times, enough to cover the holes, and I just wrapped it just a few more times around the top. And I thought that this kind of tied in with my other decor, makes everything match with using the same rope, the same ribbons, everything kind of ties in and makes everything look cohesive. I secured it with a little bit of hot glue. I put a little bit on the edges so that nothing would kind of come off, not enough to show, just a little dab, on the very edges so that it wouldn't like slip off the tops of this mason jar, and made sure everything was nice and tight. And then I just had everything looking the way that I wanted to. I put this little bow that came with it. I fluffed it up. I thought it was a cute little bow. I didn't want to throw it away, and I just fluffed it up just a little bit, and I kind of hot glued that right there, kind of where it was, but with a little bit of difference. And then I was done with this little sign. I bought some haribo berries. They were red and blue raspberries, and I had about 4 packages. I filled up my little candy jar, put a little wooden scoop in there. I put my little sign on a Dollar Tree easel, and this made the cutest little patriotic vignette. I thought it turned out really cute. I was so happy with the display, and I have a candy jar for my family to just kind of munch on, and I thought this turned out so cute. I was so happy with how everything turned out. Thank you for crafting with me, and thank you to all my new subscribers, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and subscribe. You may like the next one. And give me a thumbs up and stick around with me, and let's just see what we all create together. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay happy and crafty. Thanks for watching Craft Sauce and Chaos.